On behalf of the Principe Sen Patrina, I must request we meet in parley. Agrasima. I will make this quick. I have heard some marvelous tales regarding your ventures in the... In fact, you are the first dragon slayer I have ever met. Some fools would seek to make a fortune by pilfering from one such as you.
I take it he is not one of those fools. Perhaps we should listen.
I believe you have met such a fool. Captain Benweth of the Drake. Voxen of Ubilnet Merla. Careful, ship hunter. Mind that you do not confuse a useful skill set for a non-expendable one. My apologies. Rest assured, it will not happen again.
Apologies, Captain. Didn't mean it, really. We're up all night, you know, searching out our friend here. You've been at sea a while. Your mind starts playing tricks on you, aye? Well, mine plays tricks on others, too. Usually don't mean much. Maybe see a bit of shadow, hear a bit of tune. Not less a person sensitive. Like, say, a watcher.
The short-sighted scoundrel. He is no Benweth is the second most selfish captain within the Principe's newest generation. He risks all that we... Benweth is no captain of mine, Aimiko. It is not beneath my flag his Drake sails. Yet I do seek to temper his actions when they would endanger the Principe altogether. Benweth's Drake took damage during the storm. He is rather an unrefined creature, but he is a most...
Unrefined? Begging your pardon, Captain, but I'd be the fucking model of the gentleman of four. As for Benweth, that sucker of squid tits be as predictable as the tide. But what...
That would be felicitous.
Wouldn't have even thought of it if you hadn't brought it up, sir. Now, I ain't hardly in any hurry to leave the fine company of the gentlemen of leisure. But the captain be right about me finding your mark. Adding to that, you sail into Fort Deadlight not knowing your innings from your out. Oh, you won't be regretting this, what?
He's not sleeping.
I sail now for Dunwich, my own safe port.
I'd be glad to.
Agrasima, Casita, for taking me on.
Indeed.
I'm glad to see you in good health, my lord. I was the steward of your keep long before your time. It is a strange... Still, it would be unseemly for me to complain. With Cagno, I was able to salvage enough of your... Unfortunately, that consumed the... I suggest we proceed to Neketaka, my lord.
Of course.
Thank you again. I didn't enjoy deceiving them, but it seemed simpler than the alternative. I realized there could be nothing between us. But you stood with me through more than... But after we parted, it's controlled us for too long. I wanted to free... So for 5 years, I've been trying to undo them. The task has been more difficult than I anticipated. I don't think I fully understood the way... It was much easier when I only had to follow someone else's lead. My father's, Theos's, yours. I know. After we defeated Theos, I thought the hard part of undoing his work would be tracking down the Leaden Key's members and operations. Perhaps this would be... I went to a village in Old Valia. Aye, right. The details were lost. At every full moon, the villagers would feed the village... Wiki Elbow. He was a type, so I arranged for him to have an accident. I thought so. The old man died. They were convinced, so they began... Instead of a handful dying each year, I keep wondering what I might have done differently. Or how I could... I suppose... I should get some rest. It's been a long day. I want to be sure. Please. Yes? One would... But then I suppose the god... Governor Clario seemed... I'd heard still... The only thing more... As a matter of... I saw my mother for the first time in... She was well. I used to blame her for her long absences. He was in a... It was I realized I used to... Intentionally or not, she gave me the space I needed to learn a degree. Thank you. It's one thing to forgive my mother. It was. As a matter... I saw my mother for the first... My father... I think they... My father... I think they must... It was. It's been a while since I've been able to speak candidly with...
What can I do?
Hey, I want, only I don't see it. If you like. I like that. That was something, not that I looked all up, ended up moving to Adir and tracking down, in part, some Adir with my folks. A group came. Hey, look who it is. I like that. That was something, not that I looked all around, ended up moving to Adir and tracking, in part, some Adir with my folks. A group came. I sat down with one fella, my folks. I don't know if that was something we could have avoided. What's on your mind? The air sounds different. If the birds were strange. If you like. I want the, only I don't. If you like.
Absolutely.
Yes?
Aye, Captain. Of course, I do that by way of good old But Captain I'll do a couple of them. They say she ain't had a deserters. Funny for one blast to their horns and part the rest. Can't say how much I approve of a lack of regard. Many of the funny thing about Fort, it's one blast to their horns and deadlights locked up. Contact might have, regardless of how she feels about. Oh, you wound me, Cap. Deadlight. Yeah, if you breach the walls, you still got the. Aye, Cap. Not to be telling you your business, Cap, but if we don't... Vale, Captain Aldi, couple of them thought they say she ain't had a deserter sit. Deadlock. Yeah, if you breach the walls, you still got the guards to attend to. Deadlight's a tough coconut to... Might be sussing out a place to land, but... then let me recommend you remedy. Sure. Showed him the S I carved into it, and he turned around and told me... I'm all ears, Captain. Oh, you be up, but since you vast way I see it, we have an option or two ranging from the. Yeah, that'd be the. Aye. Yeah, if you breach the walls, you still got the go. I'm all ears, Captain. Deadlight's a tough coconut to crack. Smart play for crashing any pub. Aye, Captain. Looking the part in this. Don't have to tell you how dangerous such a bit of fabric can be if the wrong person catches you. Swap might be tricky to not damage the flag and... Well, Nekitaka's black market. I'm all ears, Captain. Deadlight's a tough coconut to crack. Aye, Captain. Not to be telling you your business, Cap, but if we don't... Valiant, mate. Captain Aldi's couple of them thought they say she ain't had a deserter since. Oh, you be up, but since you were vast way I see it, we have an option or two ranging from the wildly dangerous. Yeah, that'd be the fantastically suicidal I mentioned. Might be the sussing out of... Yeah, sure. Showed him the S I carved into... Later. Not to be telling you your business, Cap. Later.